Must be Easter, Sid. Our first overseas contact. I've got a letter here from the government of North Philistia.
Never heard of it. What do they want? I've already booked my holidays and I'm going to Spain.
No, it's not about holidays, Sid. They want us to do some work for them. And it's not over there, it's right here in East Jeam.
What sort of work?
What do you mean, what sort of work? Police work, of course. I don't know the exact details, Sid. I haven't got to that bit yet. I think they are trying to contact one of their former citizens, and they think he's moved here to East Jeam.
That's easy, Hancock. I'll have a look through the phone book and give them his number. 2 grand, ka-ching. What's his name?
His name is Trill, Sid. They say they think he's started singing again. Perhaps they want him to do a tour.
Yes, that time of year again. He might be the North Philistian entry for the Eurovision Song Contest. Boom, banger, bang and all that.
No, I don't think so, Sid. Hang on, it says here they want him to stop singing. That's a bit strange. Perhaps he's singing protest songs. You know, masks, lockdown, social distancing and all that. Liberty.
They can't stop him singing. It's a free country, isn't it? If we could stop people singing, there wouldn't be rap music, would there?
Whatever it is he's singing, Sid, they want him to stop singing it and to return to North Philistia.
That's a bit harsh, isn't it? Everyone likes a sing-song, like knees up, Mother Bran, knees up, Mother Bran.
Yes, thank you for that, Sid. I can see the problem now. I'll ask North Philistia if they'll take you as well.
Good evening, I'm Mr. Trill. You said you wanted to see me, but I'm afraid I only do much bigger venues. But I can sell you some tickets, as lockdown is almost over. Are you fans?
Not exactly, Mr. Trill, but we've had a letter from someone who isn't a fan, which is why we'd like to ask you some questions.
What, you mean like Mastermind? Oh, I like Mastermind. Bong! Da da da!
Not like Mastermind. Easy one, suitable for morons. More like bank balance.
What's that? I haven't got any money if that's what you want. Are you robbers or something?
Of course we're not. Bank Balance is a quiz show run by Gordon Ramsay.
No, I don't watch that sort of rubbish. I wouldn't eat his food either, so why would I watch his wretched quiz?
Never mind about all that, Mr. Trill. Coming back to the reason you're here, we've heard a lot about your singing. You've got the voice of a bagel, apparently.
Ooh, thank you. We like bagels in Philistia.
Thank God for that. I thought it was a printer's error.
Yes, I'm a very good singer. I used to be in the theatre.
What theatre was it? London, the Provinces, the O2?
No, the operating theatre. My homeland, North Philistia. I used to sing a lot in the capital goth.
So you're a goth, are you?
Are you trying to be funny? Course not. Do I look like a bloody goth? Where's me eyeliner and me black clothes? Yes, for years I was top of the bill until I developed a problem with me intestines.
Your food giving you gas, was it?
In North Philistia, the king takes such things personally. He is very fussy about bodily functions and thinks they are political statements. I had a nasty case of flatulence absentia, I think it's called.
Well, I can't see the problem, Mr. Trill. There's nothing wrong with a bit of wind. What happened? Did he make the theatre sack you?
Yes, it's our natural gas. We ran whole sections of the country with it. The problem was suddenly overnight I couldn't break wind anymore. The king took it personally as an affront.
You mean you actually wanted to break wind?
Of course I did. From that moment on, my singing career went downhill. It was a nose. It made it even worse. I couldn't even summon up a single puff of wind.
Well, that's cleared the air, so to speak, Mr. Trill. We can let you know that the King of North Philistia has contacted us vis-a-vis your singing.
He's seen me on YouTube, hasn't he? I might have known. Bloody internet.
Am I getting this right? The King of Philistia wants you to fart.
What's fart? We don't have a word for it in North Philistia. It sounds very rude.
It's the same as guff, but not as common.
Oh yes, thank you. We have the word guff in our language too. No, I'm not common. I certainly wouldn't do anything common, would I? I'm a man of refinement, a man of principle. No, it's the opposite. Fart singing, if you call it that, is a custom in my country, and the king demands it. He thinks I'm not doing it properly, to offend him.
Oh, to get down to brass tacks, Mr. Trill, the envoy for the King of Philistia has said he doesn't want you singing anymore, and he's getting his knickers in a right twist.
Ooh, I haven't tried that one. That's Sergeant James. I can't help it. Tell him I'm out of gas, and there's nothing he can do about
But
it.
if you ask me, Mr. Trill, your king is a bit of a Philistine.
Oh, don't say that. That's a bit of a compliment where we come from. No, he's tone deaf. He's an horrible man, but has very overdeveloped olfactory senses, which is where the trouble originates. So what's the king trying to get you to do for him?
Well, the main thrust of his approach is that he wants us to listen to you sing and report back to him.
He's trying to catch me out. He thinks I'll blow off for you, but not for him. Silly son.
Don't worry, Mr. Trill, we're very objective. We're police officers, and as long as we can see you're trying your hardest to fart, we'll let him know.
Thank God for British police. At least you're civilised. Not like that lot. Sometimes I feel quite wrung out, quite limp. It takes a lot out of you now. It's not as easy as people think.
Right, Mr. Trill, so it's over to you. Can we hear you sing so we can get an idea of what this is all about? Feel free to break wind as often as you like. Don't stand on ceremony for us.
Okay, I'm ready, but you better open all the doors and windows just in case.
Joe, he was a young port wangler, monging greebles did he go, and he loved a bogler's daughter by the name of Chiswick Flo. Vain she was and like a grosset, though her gander parts were fine, but she sneered at his port wangler.
How was that for a pop singer? You weren't expecting something as good as that, were you?
You could say that, Mr. Trill. So they sing different to us in North Philistia, do they? I didn't hear any farts neither.
I thought I heard a little tiny one just before the end.
Let me know when you're going to start singing, won't you, Mr. Trill? That was just a warm-up of your vocal cords, wasn't it?
Stop messing about. That was it. I usually get bouquets thrown at me and ladies' underwear. I left me nose flute behind, but that's the problem. It stimulates me bowels.
Sid, throw some ladies' underwear at Mr. Trill. I think he keeps a drawer full upstairs, but as far as I'm concerned, that wasn't to my taste. I don't think East Cheam is ready for you yet.
Well, if you're going to humiliate me, I'll go. I've lost my ability, and the king will just have to put up with it, won't he?
I've got an idea, Mr. Trill. We could sort this out by training you to sing a different way. It might improve your flatulence, and you'll relax up a bit and let rip.
I'm not so sure. I hardly think you could do any better. I've been trained by some of the finest voices in North Philistia. They call me a diva.
Well, round here, mate, we call you something else. Well, what do you plan to do then, Sid?
I thought we'd teach him to sing opera, Hancock, and then I could manage him and make a bit of money on the side.
Do they hold operas out of doors then, Sid? If he starts farting again, I'll have to give him plenty of social distancing.
Yeah, we've hired Hampstead Heath. Anyhow, I've been reliably informed that Trill's lack of wind is a confidence issue due to stage fright brought on by the King of Philistia. He's so worried about upsetting him, he's drying up.
But how are you going to train him, Sid? You don't know anything about singing, do you?
I don't know, I've heard a bit of opera on the radio and I thought I'd teach him that. I sing in the bath sometimes, so I can give him some personal tuition.
Well, people who like opera are a bunch of old farts, so it might work, Sid. However, I didn't have you down as a man of refined tastes. I thought a knees up down the pub was about as far as you went. Go on, illuminate me. What are your favourite operas, Sid?
I don't know about the names, Hancock. I'm not that balmy about it. Just the words and the music, that's all I need. I even sing opera down the pub, if you must know.
Opera down the pub? Has the East Cheam Arms been organising a sherry evening again?
I don't just go down the East Cheap Arms, Hancock. You know there's the Duke's Head and the Red Lion.
Alfie Bowes here then, Sid.
Good evening. Are you ready to hear my new song? Sid's been teaching me the last couple of days. I think it might have cured my problem.
Save your voice, Mr. Trill, for the weekend. You've got 2 performances to do at the East Sheen Concert Hall.
No, let him, Sid. I wouldn't mind having a listen. I'd love to hear your voice, now that our resident Svengali, Sergeant James, has worked magic on it.
Yes, he's a wonderful teacher. I would never have learned this song without his help.
Take it away, maestro.
Go compare, go compare. Go be sure when you insure first, go compare. Where your choices are many, you could save a pretty penny when you go online to go compare. And you thank your stars that you went to go compare. Yes, you thank your stars that you went to go compare.
Was that it?
Yeah, that's it. Brilliant, isn't it? It brings a tear to your eye, doesn't it?
Yes, for all the wrong reasons. That is not an opera, and there weren't any farts.
If it's not opera, what is it then?
That was the Go Compared advert. That's what it was.
Oh, you've heard that one, have you?
I failed again. My career is over. Hang on. I feel something stirring inside me. Try this one for size.
Keep right on to the end of the road. Keep right on to the end. If the way be long, yet your heart be strong. Keep right on round the bend. Keep right on to the end of the road. Keep right on to the end.
April Fool!
Oh no, man. What are you doing?
Television presents Tony Hancock in Fouling to steal a diamond ring valued at 20.